We'll start now. And you see my desktop, everyone, please. We're about to start our session. Yes, please confirm. You're able to see my screen, everyone, desktop. We're about to start now.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Great. Yeah. Suraj, Shruti, Nidhi, Jansi, please check your mic, please. My notepad. Yeah, please. Yep. Yeah, Jansi or Nidhi, Shruti, please confirm. You're able to see my notepad now, everyone, please. We're about to start.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Let's get started. I assume
Yes.
we are very, very new to Azure data engineering. And it is actually a 6 weeks oblique 8 weekends program plus additionally 2 weekends or 2 weeks for project work. So simply plan for about 2 months. 2 months exclusively for data engineering. Either you are into the job roles would be for Azure data engineer as well as BI developer and ETL developer. In case experience profiles into architect position and cloud ETL engineers, these are the preferred job roles. Let's understand a overview first. We are going to learn from scratch what is database, what is warehouse, okay? And from there, we are going to slowly understand why data engineering. Yes, our course would be completely into practice mode from the very first session, next class, very first session. So, yes, we'll start from the very basics carefully. We are going to enjoy learning what is warehouse. That's the first thing. And before that, why warehouse? So we are going to learn the end-to-end overview plan today. BI, business intelligence plan today. From there, we are going to learn our actual learning path. We are going to understand the learning path dependencies technically. What is before data engineering? What would be after data engineering? Say 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the line within cloud environments. Certification plan we need to get into. And the end-to-end project information we should be understanding, the takeaways, the components we need to learn in our classes, the concepts we need to learn in our classes, and for our resume and job work, end-to-end implementation plan. Then we shall proceed for doubts, clarifications, if any. So bear with me for next 20 to 25 minutes. Let's understand what is what. Then we plan for questions. Mic with you all anyway, but let's get the points first. Then slowly we'll start one by one. And this is Sai Phanindra from SQL School. I assure you complete practice orientation from scratch, right from the basics of BI, business intelligence. Our course is into black box, backend. Number A, the cake, actual cool cake, cloud cake. The cream is Power BI. Microsoft has separate certifications only for backend, only for front end, and together, both. So total there are 3 certifications, one for left, one for right, one for cake and cream together. What are they? What are those certifications? Let's understand slowly, step by step, and then step into our detailed course plan curriculum. We should be clear in what we learn, and slowly we can plan to learn it. Let's get started now. Before we step into our course, first, what is database? I shall mail you all the course content, a PDF. I request you to take a print copy of the same before our next class. Good to have print copies of notes every day. I'll provide you. Better to have print copies of FAQ answers also. Well, we'll talk about those things, but good to have access to your printer once or twice a week during the course. It's our course. Let's do it carefully. Let's get started. Before we understand the definition of data engineer, what is database first? A platform to store any type of data, any amount of data in a secured, faster, organized, neat, constructed format, a constructive way, meaningful way. There are different types of databases. We have OLTP, online transaction processing databases, to store live real-time data. Like for example, a live cricket match, live online banking, live stock market operations, live temperature, live online reservations, anything. Anything live, OLTP. What is that again? Whenever we say database, okay, we hear the term database. Database means in general, it is OLTP, live online transaction processing database. So database means by default it is OLTP SQL. What is it? There comes the platform of SQL. Next. Then what about the next one? Here we have the next important one called data warehouse. What is it? Data warehouse. It is used to store old historical data. Remember. What is it again? We are very new. Let's observe carefully. Something called DW. To store historical data as per the definition. In our classes, practically, we are going to learn how to make it store aggregated data, aggregations like roll-up data, sum of sales for each year, sum of sales for each year, each quarter, faster reporting, easy analytics. We have other flavors like OLAP, analytics and forecast, mainly used by data scientists and NTI BI developers. And we have a mix of OLTP plus data warehouse plus OLAP called STAP. Hybrid transactional analytical processing databases. Best technology for STAP, Fabric, Microsoft Fabric. For now, we are into data warehouse. The prerequisites, OLTP. You are aware of transact SQL, T-SQL. Happily, we can proceed for something called T-SQL for data warehouse and PySpark. We are very new. We'll go slowly, step by step. I repeat again, two major database types. If you step into any server, Microsoft SQL Server or IBM DB2 or Oracle, any server, you see two different types of databases. One is regular database, other one data warehouse, DW we call it. Our course is this one, DW. Now, what's the property of warehouse? Very simple. Assume server is our house. Okay, server is our house. Database is the living room or hall, whatever you call, and warehouse is a storeroom. That's it. We are into design and management of storerooms, godowns, godown in the outskirts of the city. Database is a showroom and warehouse is a godown. Database is a living room, warehouse is a storeroom, something like that, to make the things easier to understand. Now, different companies came with different technologies for managing the warehouse in an easier way. Let's go back to our notes. So who is responsible for warehouse? We, you, me, everyone, data engineers. Cloud, a remote storage platform to ensure 24/7 access to your data. We can access cloud data using browsers and tools. Observe carefully. Using browsers and tools. Next. With this information, our requirement. Purpose of cloud. Before we proceed with our requirement, purpose of cloud. Number one, secure data storage. Number two, ETL, pick data from showroom and store it in the godown. As simple as that. Or pick data from various sources and load it to the warehouse. We extract data from various sources and load it to something called warehouse. I said something because we are very new. Yes, in our classes, we'll be understanding examples like this. Let me show you some examples to get some idea. What I said just now, ETL. So for this purpose, I'll take you to a small diagram like this. Have a look at it carefully. ETL concept, extract, transform and load. What is that? Extract, read data from various sources. Another one. From there you transform, join and load, something like this. Extract, transform and load. I repeat, extract like this. Extract, extract. All these are transformations. Finally load it to the sink, that is called warehouse. Now the question, what you are extracting? Data would be from various places like web applications, desktop apps, mobile apps, websites, or some end user forms. From various sources, we can pick data, collect data, understand it, analyze it, filter it, format it, finally load the data to the destination site. That is what ETL means. Another sequence of examples in our classes, you extract data, perform transformations, finally load it, something like this, just to get some idea. So either cloud or from your computers. Formatted, unformatted data, both. So storage, we need to do as a data engineer, our job role, storage. As a data engineer, our job role, we are into ETL and also into eye-catchy analytics reports. Combining data warehouse and cloud, we have data engineering job role. One such cloud platform, Azure, cheaper, easy to use, friendly cloud environment from Microsoft. We have good number of free tools we are going to learn in our classes right from the next class. There are free tools we have to install. Cloud, remote, no doubt. But here and there we need to apply few tools also. There are total 5 different tools we need to learn in our classes. Migration tools and something called explorer tools like this. What is that? Explorer tools, migration tools. and something called semantic model tools, so on. So main benefit of cloud compared to a regular storage in your company's data center: zero or low maintenance, supports big data storage, faster ETL, accurate analytics, nice security concepts. Again, we pay more, we get more. Remember this. We pay more, we get more. It's all about give and take policy. You give more money to cloud providers, they give you more options for you. As simple as that. Easy migrations, real-time monitoring and management activities. With all these elements, as a data engineer, I repeat again, we are slowly understanding what is database, types of database, our main job role: warehouse, storeroom, godown. Now, what we do as a data engineer? Yes, we need to learn few important technologies. No doubt, we'll start from the scratch carefully, right from Azure fundamentals, basics. Slowly step into storage components. We have file storage, FILE file, and we have something called warehouse storage. ETL components, I said data ingestion, the transport activities from websites, apps, our computers, other data centers to warehouse cloud. How to optimize the transport system, ETL, data transport activities. There are three ETL components: Databricks, data factory, and mix of both. Databricks and data factory mentioned, just mingle together, mix together in a single plate. Databricks is more into something called a nice user interface and scripting item called PySpark. We are going to learn from scratch Python, PySpark, from scratch anyway, and understand the do's and don'ts, pros and cons of PySpark. Understand about user interface beauty and limitations of data factory. Addressing the limitations of Databricks, limitations of data factory, why or what made Microsoft came up with Synapse Analytics, we are going to learn here. It's all about use case scenario based activities. And we need to learn live streaming activities called stream analytics, IoT hub, event hubs, etc. So you may plan for your profile as a data engineer or developers or data scientists or architects. Our course would be definitely helpful, no doubt. Dot based concept to the pin, just pinpoint concept, straight to the concept. Need your support, get Windows 8 or higher operating system, 8 gig RAM, 10 gig disk space, prior knowledge of SQL Server T-SQL required. We are going to start with core engineering concepts here. Now the question, why we need Windows operating system, though it is a cloud concept? Yes, we need to have certain installations in our computer. Without these installations, we cannot really enjoy the complete beauty of Azure components. No compromise. Number two, how to practice. You need to have a debit card or a credit card, anyone is okay to activate your free trial. Number three, we need SQL Server T-SQL concepts. Basics should be fine. Constraints, joins. Those two are the main activities. Now why? Remember, I said warehouse like a storeroom, right? Storeroom requires a house. That house is SQL server in our classes. In few cases, few other cases like a open hut, Databricks we call open source. We'll see. Now, our requirement, we need to ensure proper understanding of the concepts from scratch. In our classes, our entire course is basically into two different modules. Data factory module, and there in data factory we are going to learn how to create a warehouse. To define a warehouse, we need Azure SQL Server. We'll start from the scratch, but Microsoft SQL Server knowledge prerequisite. The table creation SQL scripts, they're all T-SQL scripts. We are aware of SQL, things becomes easier. Basics should be fine. The source table, source database, migrations and all on top of SQL Server concepts. Even the certifications like DP500, I'll just put this way. DP500 certification needs Transact SQL. It's all about T-SQL plus Azure plus Power BI blended together. And these are the job roles. Don't take Transact SQL light. It's very, very important vaccine for our resume and our day-to-day job work. Now, what concepts we should be aware of in SQL? Yes, make sure we are aware of number one. Yes, we should be aware of DDL DML activities. 2019 or higher versions preferred. 19 or higher versions preferred. DDL DML select joins and group by. DDL DML select joins and group by. Please revise them during your free time. You're already aware of them. Please revise them. Any questions during your revision, do let me know. Glad to assist you. Revise those things before you step into 5. In 5, what we learn? In box 5, we are going to start from Azure fundamentals. Start with SQL, continuity of yellow box Azure SQL. And please be informed, programming not required. Like advanced procedures, advanced triggers not required. You have the complete course curriculum on our website sqlschool.com for yellow box and black box. Go by the curriculum, it should be enough. Tuning part of 5. Azure SQL, main important base concepts part of our 5, box 5. So box 1 is enough to step into directly box 5, 1, 5 enough. You may plan for only 5 or 1, 5. 1 is done, go for 5. You attend 1 week of at least 10 classes of 1, you are ready for 5. In 5, we are going to learn warehouse, factory, storage, something called Microsoft Entra, Python, PySpark, so on. Next. In case for experienced profiles, you may add Power BI to your skill set. Reason number 1, front end. Power BI is a reporting front end. Reason number 2, there is a combo certificate for both. DP500. Database backend, Power BI front end. Cake and cream concept, as simple as that. So in our detailed data engineering classes, we need to learn good number of Azure concepts and architecture components middle, and the main key takeaways right. Concepts, components, and the takeaways for DP203 exam. And detailed curriculum already there on a website to be sent once again on email today after the class. Plan to start from the scratch carefully. You are aware of SQL, go for data engineering. Let's learn it carefully step by step. Next, final part. If in case, if you are looking for the upcoming schedules, in case you plan to start it as per your comfort, upcoming schedule 6 a.m. from Jan 17th, just in case, 8 a.m. from Jan 31st. I'm just updating my existing entry. Jan 3rd, and this is from Jan 22nd, and you have it from Jan 30th. Then we have data engineer. It became 8 weeks now. 6 plus 2 weeks. And this became earliest 4 weeks. Now it became 5 weeks. 4 plus 1 for project. And this is 4 plus 1 in case. And here are the schedules for data engineering also, just in case. Let's be clear in the schedules as well. So here we go. On my screen, just to make it clear. Yes. For Azure, 7 a.m. schedule from Jan 9th we have. And this 11 a.m. schedule, the one we are having right now, we'll be starting it from tomorrow, just in case. 11 a.m. from Jan 3rd tomorrow. 7 p.m. from tomorrow we have it. From Jan 3rd. And if in case you are planning for weekends, please reach us for the schedules for weekends. Same way we have 8 a.m. from Jan 9th in case. 6 a.m. from Jan 30th. Those are the old schedules. And Feb 13th. The timing would be fixed. Python analytics. You got 9 a.m. from Feb 13th. And weekend schedules you may reach us. Just to make it clear. Now, what we are learning from tomorrow? We are going to start from data warehouse. It's all about storage. Just to make it clear again, it's all about storage and ETL activities. I repeat, storage, ETL for the purpose of data warehouse and analytics. 4 important pillars in this course. I shall mail you this updated Excel sheet along with the concepts that we are going to learn in our classes. Okay, just to make it clear, I'll be sending you the complete concepts. And the detailed course curriculum, chapter-wise course content. Request you to go through it carefully. Next, any questions, let me know. We'll stop for now. Just to get some idea, these are all the concepts on the screen. Backend database, front-end reporting. The backend part we are going to start learning from tomorrow. Any questions, let me know, please. I'll wait. On my screen now. Any questions, let me know. I'll wait. I need to send you the email with all the content. Next, I'll do. Any questions, let me know, please. I'll wait. So just to get some synopsis, we learned what is cloud, what is Azure, what we do as a data engineer. So we need to work with these components and the project work. Notes, material, FAQs, I'll take care. On time practice, you have to take care, please. Any further questions, let me know. I'll wait for some time. Please let me know. I'll stay back.